Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tom and Tony's Monster Manual Jam. That was Tony DiTerlizzi, famed vocal artist and Dungeons and Dragons artist too. And I'm Tom Angleberger. I forget what my reason for being here is. But what we're doing is we're having a showdown, a battle of the somethings as we try to draw monsters from the D&D Monster Manual.
Yeah, you know,
And
I'm tired.
what we do each week, what's that, Tony?
I think I'm tired of drawing from the Monster Manual.
Tired of the Monster Manual?
Well, no, I mean, listen, I sleep with this copy every night under my pillow, but I also love...
I noticed that it had drool stains on it.
Oh, maybe we should do the FIEND folio instead.
What's that, Tony? I'm frightened.
You should be. There's a Gith Yankee on the cover holding a Vorpal sword.
I don't know what any of those things are. I was already out of my league, and now I'm out of my precious Monster Manual comfort zone. But I'm willing to try it because I know that I can beat Tony anytime, any place, unless it involves a drawing competition.
Bring it on.
What we're going to do here is a little competition. Tony's going to pick a random monster. He's going to try to draw it one time, while I try to draw it 10 times. Who will win? There's only one way to find out, and that's for Tony to roll us up a random monster from, not the Monster Manual, but from the FIEND folio.
FIEND folio, which roughly has 100 pages, just like the Monster Manual. So if we roll the percentile die, and we've got page 71. Page 71.
Okay.
Here we go. Page 71. Now, Tom, all the content in this was from White Dwarf magazine, which was the UK's equivalent of Dragon magazine. Page 71 has one entry and one entry only on it.
No.
It is the Penanggalan. I don't even know what this thing is. It's a female vampire type undead of fearsome power and nauseating appearance. I don't know when she becomes a floating head of guts, because that's what they're showing.
A floating head of guts?
I mean, that's what I'm seeing.
So, Tony, I just want to be clear. If we had stuck with the Monster Manual, 71 would have gotten us the Minotaur, the Mold, or the Morkoth. But instead, you've got us a floating head of guts. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
Yeah, here we go. Here it is. At night, the Penanggalan assumes its real undead form. Its head and internal organs detach themselves from the body, rising vertically from the abdomen and fly in search of human prey to feast on their living blood. All right, so a flying vampire head with a stew of guts.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. On your marks, get set, go.
Penanggalan.
I like the way her hair is kind of like wings.
It looks like her hair is kind of like the wings. I'm guessing that's how she flies. I wouldn't know. Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
I wish I could tell you more about this monster.
I'm glad you can't, Tony. I've seen enough.
But unlike the Monster Manual, I don't know much. Most of the FIEND folio was illustrated by, I want to make sure I say his name right. It was Russ Nicholson. Yeah, Russ Nicholson did most of the art, and he was just such a, I think he's still alive. Did such a terrific job. I really liked the art in this book. But I did get it later than my usual kind of core D&D books. There were so many cool monsters in the Monster Manual, as I'm sure you will now agree, that I wasn't sure if we needed yet more to fight.
Yeah, so I never even got around to getting the FIEND folio, but I always loved that cover. That cover. Really
yes, this is a terrific cover of a Gith Yankee, which I did reference quite a bit during my my years working on Planescape.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, the Githyanki and their sworn enemies, the Githzeri, were big characters in the Planescape world.
I'm not sure how she's going to drive a moon buggy, but I'm willing to find out.
I'm guessing the hair is very.
Oh yeah, instead of flying with her hair, she'll use it to control the moon buggy.
Drive.
Good. Okay, there we go. There she's running the controls with her hair there. And without with less gravity on the moon, it's a lot easier for her to float around and stuff.
I'm guessing yes.
Now, have you ever run into anything like this in one of your actual D&D campaigns?
Not this. No, not a lot of Fiend Folio stuff.
Oh, right, because you weren't playing with the Fiend Folio, sure.
Yeah, nah, definitely when I was a kid. And even now, like we've done some, I think for Monster Manual too. I feel like, well, we played recently, and the party did not fight it, but there was a gibbering mouther in it. And I believe that's from Monster Manual 2. And that's another creature that I definitely illustrated at some point. I don't remember if it was for Planescape or just for D&D. Right, since I have absolutely no knowledge of exactly how all our internal organs work.
Now, I think one thing that's funny is that if you had been given the job of illustrating this back in the day, it would probably ended up looking like Ange.
Back in the day, even now it looks like Ange when,
oh no,
I haven't done the dishes and she's kind of coming at me.
Oh, that's not true. No, take that back, Tony. 1, 2, 3. All right, I've got 2 more. I might actually beat you on time for once.
Might. I got to draw stars so that we know it's nighttime.
You won't be getting any stars out of me, folks. Don't hold your breath for that. Oh man. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just one more to go. Okay.
I'm making her hair at the top of her head look very, shall we say, devilish. To show her. Shall we say devilish, to reveal her true nature. I can't even imagine how terrifying this would be to see.
I don't know. I think I won this one, Tony.
I think you got it, Tom.
I've got my 10. You wasted all that time drawing stars.
Hair and guts and stars and everything else. Let's see what you got.
Tony, that is jacked up, man. That
is one for the refrigerator, that's for sure. That is the, what was it called? The Pennenagar.
Oh, brother.
Well, listen, I thought I would surprise you by drawing this thing, and I feel convinced we should return back to the Monster Manual. This is an easy word to spell. It's Penanglalan. Just a lot of consonants and a few bunch of vowels. It's literally, I think they rolled the dice to come up with the name of this.
That looks like it looks like an Americanization of a Welsh word.
Could be.
Yeah. Could be. Maybe Rhiannon took this thing down at some point.
Oh yeah, it's got a thingy right here too. I don't even know, some kind of accent that I don't know. I don't.
Oh man. Well, just to show you what I got a lot of flying heads. I kind of like the way they turned out, and
yeah, you get to do. Oh, look at that one's ready to give a kiss. Oh, the moon buggy, and then there's a kiss.
Oh yeah, they're very. There might be a romance at the end of this book. I don't know. And, yeah. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another completely disastrous episode of Tom and Tony's Monster Manual Jam. I don't know what that was, but I don't know what this was either. So thanks a lot, everybody. This has been great. We'll see you next time on Tom and Tony's Monster Manual Jam.